Peace and blessings there, everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Woke Podcast. This is your boy BobbyVILN. I am back with another video. All right, I'm here to discuss the push for global digital IDs. Bill Gates, y'all favorite philanthropist, the World Economic Forum, and the United Nations are making a legitimate push to make global digital IDs a real thing. Okay. As of right now, it's called the modular open source identification platform. Okay. It is mirroring China's social credit score system that they have over there. It's also modeled after India's digital ID system that they have over there in India that was implemented in 2009. Okay, so basically they're saying that they want to implement a digital or a global digital ID to give people the chance of being included into society, people that don't have legitimate forms of identification. But if we're being honest, that's just their, how can I say it, their Trojan horse. What their real push is to have a means of tracking people, just flat out tracking you, having everything connected to your digital ID, your social media account, your bank account, your assets. Everything will be connected to your digital global ID. They'll be able to see your social credit score, your actual credit score, everything, your vaccination records. Everything will be connected to this global digital ID. It has nothing to do with inclusivity. They want you to believe that they're trying to give people who are less fortunate a chance to participate in society. That's not the case. They want to make it easier to exclude you from society, because what happens when a person like me or a person like you, whoever's listening, don't want to participate in this program? They're gonna find a way to try to lock us out. They're gonna find a way to make it hard for us. They're gonna find a way to make it to where we can't have bank accounts, we can't have social media, which will probably be a good thing. You can't buy a house, you can't do this, you can't do that. That's what this digital ID is for. It's to track people. It's to roll out the CBDC. It's to roll out social credit scores, which is already being implemented on businesses. Like, this is one step closer to a dystopian future that everybody thought wasn't going to happen in our lifetime. Like, this is literally George Orwell's, I think that's his last name. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but this is literally 1984. The book 1984. This is literally happening in real time. And it's just, how can I say it? It's very surreal right now. And you can't do nothing about it. Like, I hear people talking about, yeah, we can oppose it, we can fight against it, the revolution, we can have a revolution. I've always said the revolution would never be televised. The revolution starts within. It always starts within. But in order to fight against the totalitarian leadership, you have to have people on your side that have the finances to fund the revolution. And as of right now, everybody that has the finances to fund the revolution is against the revolution. They are for these digital IDs. As long as a check is coming, they are for the totalitarian leadership. All they care about is their own pockets. Like, so I was speaking to somebody and they brought up the Boston Tea Party. The Boston Tea Party was a hoax. I'll talk about that later, but in order for the Boston Tea Party or the how shall I say, the Civil War to act, in order for the Civil War to actually happen, you have to have somebody that is willing to fund your side. We have nobody that is willing to fund our side to oppose the leadership. We have nobody. So these digital IDs is coming down the pipeline. How do we escape it? There's probably no escape. There's really probably no escaping it, to be honest. We're about to be identified, or not identified. We're about to be literally linked to technology. Your bank accounts will be linked to technology, bro. Which it already is, but like it will be linked to your social credit score is basically what I'm saying. And as soon as you say something, do something, anything, it will be damn near impossible for you to get a house. If you oppose the digital ID, it will be impossible for you to get anything, have any type of assets, to even participate in the stock market. You know, that's what's coming down the pipeline right now. And the person that's behind it is your boy Bill Gates. It seems like everything that is, how can I say it, infringing upon your rights, so far Bill Gates has been behind it. He's been pushing it, and it's just going to continue to get worse, you know. But as of right now, that's all I have to say about this digital ID. It's coming. The CBDC, it's coming. It's going to be linked to your digital ID. You know, like they're gonna be able to track you with these digital IDs. Wherever you go, you ain't gonna be able to do anything. Like if you're looking for a clear-cut example, like look at the fact that California is ready to implement these cameras that will clock your speed. So basically, it's already been passed. They're going to be able to use these cameras to tell if you're speeding or not. And I think it's what, you can't go over 12 miles above the speed limit. Now, these cameras, they claim it's only for the speed limit. It's only to track people's speed. It's only to dish out these tickets that will be forever increasing. So when you get one, it might be $100. If you get another one, it will be $2. If you get another one, it will be $3. And until they're able to suspend your license. They are going to use those cameras not only for clocking your speed and making sure you're following the speed limit, but they're going to use those cameras to identify you. They're going to have facial recognition linked to these cameras. They're going to be able to see you in real time. If you jaywalk, that's going against the law. Okay, we're gonna hit your social credit score. Dock you 50 points on your social credit score. You feel me? Oh, you didn't stop at that yellow light? You didn't yield like you were supposed to? That's another 50 points, you know? So like that's exactly what's coming down the pipeline. That's exactly what's coming down the pipeline. They're presenting this ID. They're presenting these cameras to so-called clock your speed, or to these IDs that are supposedly being implemented to make it easier for you to be included into society. It's all a hoax. It's all a hoax. Just to be able to clock you, just to be able to track you. I mean, wherever you go, whatever you do, they're going to know exactly what you're doing at all times. And then next is the 15-minute cities that's coming down the pipeline as well. They want to know your every move. But besides that, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I truly appreciate the support that I do have behind my podcast. Thank you again, man.